welcome to Craft Time. I'm Miss Stella from the Bethpage Public Library Children's Room. And for this month's craft, we're going to make a no-sew hat. And this is what it's going to look like. This is our no-sew hat. There's fringes, a pom-pom. Very simple craft to make. You just need some felt material, scissors, some masking tape, and you can either use a tape measure or a ruler, and a piece of material that you all should have received in the bags that you picked up from the library. Also want to remind, all children must now send in a picture of their finished craft so that we know that you attended the class. And you could send the picture into the children's room at bethpagelibrary.info. And especially the children in 4th and 5th grade that want to receive 21st century credit, you must submit a picture, and it has to be in by January the 28th to this email address, or you could bring in your finished product to the library so we could mark it down that you did your craft. Okay, so like I said, everybody should have received a piece of material. Picked it up at the library. It's just a piece of felt. Now if you look at the material, you'll see one side looks a little more like I'm going to say fuzzy, where the other side is flat. The flat side is the back. So what we're going to do is we take our piece of material, which measures out at 14 inches across and 26 what is your width. So what we do is we're going to take this and just fold it in half like that, okay? And we're going to put our fold on the top. Then what we're going to have to do is we're going to take our, we need our tape, and we're going to need our tape measure. I'm going to actually stop the camera and then turn it so that you can see exactly what I'm doing. So now I have the material folded. Again, this is the fold. I'm going to turn it this way so you could see better. My fold is on the top. Now what I want to do now is measure 3 inches this way and 3 inches that way, and I'm going to tape it. So I'm going to take my tape measure and measure from the bottom 3 inches. You're going to try to get your 2 pieces of material as straight as you can on the bottom. It might not be cut absolutely perfect. Okay, that's not going to matter because you're going to have the fringes. Oh, so now we're going to measure from the bottom 3 inches. So it's right there, and I'm going to take my piece of tape like this and just pull it across 3 inches. Let me just cut it like that, rip it off. Again, I'm going to put my tape measure. Here's 3 inches. So I'm going to measure the tape on the top, like that, of the 3. I don't know if you can see that a little closer. It's 3 inches here like that. I'm not going to tape this in there. Pull this out, and that's my first piece. Then we're going to measure on this side 3 inches, like that. There's a 3. And I'm going to take, make sure it's there. All right, 3. My tape, like that, and just come across like that. Okay? You could just tear it with your hands, and we don't need this extra piece. I'm going to take it off. All right, so now we have our material is going to look like this. See? Okay. Again, fold is on the top. So after we do this, we're going to take a nice sharp scissor, and you're going to cut this corner of material out, just like this. And then this side. Then you get it all the way. All right, and this is just scrap. Now we've cut out that corner. What we're going to do now is remove the tape just here and here. So I'm going to undo that, and I'm just going to cut the tape from that side and then pull this one a little and cut the tape off of there. Okay, this is just to give you a guide of when you're going to cut your fridges. Okay, so now we have both these sides. So what you're going to do now, remember, here's the top. These are the sides. We're gonna cut the bottom. You're just gonna make fringes with your scissor up to this tape. So that's why we're leaving the tape there. So you just begin and cut all the way to the tape. They're not that thick. If you can see, this is about how wide they are, okay? So you're just gonna continue to cut it across. Remember, it's not good to have a nice sharp scissor so that it cuts easily. Okay, so now this side is all cut. All right, and then we're going to cut this side. So we just, again, begin at the edge, just keep cutting. And then there's just gonna be, this has a fold at the end here. Don't worry about it, just leave it folded. You don't have to cut that. Again, put it back now into position where your fold is on top, your fringes are on the bottom and on the side. And now we're gonna remove the tape. So we just pull the tape off for both sides, just like that. Make the material move, just shake it so it comes out. And what you're gonna do now is you're going to tie knots in the bottom pieces. Mine got a little move, so we're gonna move it. So we take the first two and just make knots. You can pull it a little tight so it stays closed. And you knot each two pieces. Knot. Just going to continually knot the whole bottom till it's every fringe is knotted. Don't worry, you could see which one is next. You match them up. And continue along the whole bottom. So we're just about at the end. A few more knots to tie. Oops. And you're only going to tie these knots here on the bottom. And the rest, I'll show you what we're going to do at the top there. Okay, so we have one more. You can see the corner, sorry. Right there. We have one last one to tie. And now the back side of our hat is finished. Now with this side, this is going to become our pom-pom. See, so you can see this. So what you do now is just make sure your knots are tied good if you want. Just check them. Okay? And now we take this, and all we're going to do is scrunch it up like that. And that's going to become the pom-pom. So we take the last two pieces, and it's a stretchy material, so you're going to stretch it around the bottom of this and just tie it together. So now I'm going to do is make this into a knot. Oh, lost the piece. Okay, here we go. Got to pull it a little. And we're going to make a knot. I'm going to make it a little tight so I could get the knot in. Okay, and then, see I made a knot? If you can see that. I'm just gonna pull these tight, and then this is our pom-pom, which is gonna be the top of the hat, and this is going to be the back. Okay, so then what we're gonna do, shake it out, and then we're just gonna roll over the bottom 2 times to make the fold for the bottom of your hat. Might look floppy right now, loose like that, but then so I fold it once, and now I'm gonna fold it again. Once you put it on your head, it'll stretch out and it'll fit your head nice. So here, you can see it better. A finished hat. And like I said, if you don't see the fold, once it goes on your head, it'll look nice. But you could fluff up your pom-pom. Your back is gonna have like a tail. And I will show you. You're gonna take it, put it on your head. Oh, my bangs are in the way. And you have a real cute little snow hat. So I hope you all had fun making our snow hat. Nice, simple craft. And you can wear it outside and keep warm. But again, remember, everyone now has to submit a picture to us, to the children's room at bethpagelibrary.info by January the 28th, especially those children in 4th and 5th grade that want to get 21st century credit. I hope you had fun learning how to make a no-sew snow hat. Enjoy, guys. See you next time. Bye-bye.